This is Thomas Paul Zwick from my home in Bonn. Today in Berlin we have a press conference and the International Institute for Religious Freedom connected to the World Evangelical Alliance, the International Society for Human Rights, but also the national alliances of Germany, of Switzerland, of Austria publish this book. This is of course in German, Yearbook for Religious Freedom 2022-2023. And if you turn it around, you have the Yearbook of the Persecution and Discriminations of Christians 2022-2023. This is the most important publication on religious freedom every year. It comes after we had an official report of our government on religious freedoms 2 weeks ago, and the two largest churches here in Germany, the Protestant Church and the Catholic Church, published their own third ecumenical, as they call it, report on religious freedom worldwide. This book is sent to every member of the parliament in Germany, and they receive it today in the mail, all 800 something. It also goes to the parliaments in Switzerland and in Austria, to a lot of politicians, journalists. Normally it is quoted in at least once a year in the debate on religious freedom in our parliament. I'm very glad that after the pandemic made it impossible to work on the volume for 2022, we are back on the scene with 2023. There are several translations in both books out of the International Journal for Religious Freedom, and our new director of the International Institute for Religious Freedom, Dr. Dennis Petri, has 2 articles in here. So I ask you to pray for the politicians, for the leaders, for the religious leaders, for the top journalists who receive this book today in the 3 German-speaking countries, that God might move their heart to take this whole matter serious, and also, of course, to fight for religious freedom in general in our country, in our countries, as well as abroad, but also to take it serious that Christians around the world, even though they belong to the largest existing world religion, in many countries are under severe attack, are discriminated, or even persecuted and killed. On the picture, you might see this is a picture from 1916 when the Armenians had to flee and were killed in Turkey. This history is as real today, even so the killing is on the peak in the moment in Nigeria and no longer in Turkey. And we are happy that we are able to defend this right as the World Evangelical Alliance around the globe.